Hi guys, welcome to today's yoga wheel class. My name is Heather and this is actually my first yoga wheel class on the channel. This was a requested video, so if you do have any other requests, make sure to leave them in the comments down below. And if you're all set, make sure you have your wheel. Mine is like a 12 or 13 inch, but whatever works for your body and your height is perfect. What will also come in handy is 2 blocks today. So if you do have 2 blocks, make sure to grab those as well. Let's get started. Come to bring your wheel out in front of you on the floor. Take the knees out wide, toes come to touch, hips to heels, and reach both hands forward to either side of your wheel. Now just slowly roll it down to wherever you're comfortable to begin to open up the shoulders. And take these moments to focus on your breath today, to relax, stretch, and just take a little break. Slowly lift up. We're going to want some mindful transitions today as we move in between all of our poses. Come to bring your legs out wide facing the side of your mat. Flex both feet so that toes are pointed up towards the ceiling. Take your wheel out in the middle in front of you and just inhale. Find a little length in your spine first. And then exhale to fold forward. I like to rest my head on my wheel here, my forehead, and take both hands out to either side of my wheel, palm face up. So taking a little bit more of a restorative type of wide-legged fold today. And when you're ready, use both hands to press yourself up, back up to seated. Bring your legs in just so that you can shift to the next position. Now bring the wheel back where it was when we were in that child's pose out in front of you. Lift the hips up, and if you do have your blocks, go ahead and already just place them on either side of your wheel. And from here, scoot back a little bit and then see if you can lift your ankle up onto the wheel so that we're coming into a half split but with our front foot on the wheel. So your right foot is flexed, straightened as much as is comfortable for you. And you can even scoot these blocks back if you need to. Just helps bring the ground to you a little bit. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Keep some nice length in your back so that you can breathe today and so that you can relax today. And maybe smile. Try to keep the hips square. The more you kind of lean the torso forward, the more you'll definitely be able to feel the stretch in the back of the leg. And then slowly rotate this back ankle so that it faces the right side of your mat. And then walk both hands slowly to come to the back. Left fingertips come to the floor, and then inhale, reach those right fingertips and the right arm up above you. Inhale, maybe looking up. Exhale. And then on the next inhale, slowly lifting up the torso to bring the right hand to the leg. Inhaling, using this inhale to lift up the left arm up above you. Finding that side body stretch on the other side. But try not to dump all your weight into your right leg here. Really use your torso to hold yourself up. And then slowly come down. Shift that back leg back where it was into the half split. And then lower the front foot off of the wheel. Great. Take this wheel, roll it back. We're going to shift and adjust here. So lift that back knee. Take your two blocks, if you do have them, closer together. And then your right leg to the outside of the blocks. So coming into a lizard here first, and then moving the wheel back, back, back. Takes a moment to adjust. You might even have to step back like me to get into it. But bringing that wheel under the back leg, finding a deeper lizard today. Really opening up the hips. So those hips stay low. If anything ever pinches or you feel like you can't breathe in a posture, please do gently back out. Very important. And then slowly lower the back leg first. Come down. We're just going to switch to the other side. So move your blocks to the back of your mat this time. Place the wheel directly in the center. And then we're going to lift up the left foot this time to come onto the wheel, flex through that foot, and come into find our half split. Now you can adjust your blocks wherever is comfortable. Find some length and breathe as you square the hips and use your exhales to fold slightly to whatever is the most comfortable for you. And then slowly sweep that right ankle back behind you as you walk your hands in front and then right fingertips to the other side of you. you find a little wobble in the wheel, that's okay. Just go slow, take your time. Inhale, lift up the left arm. Extend through both limbs, out to either side. Maybe slightly look up. And then use an inhale to lift up the torso. Slowly. And come into this gate on the other side. Left hand coming to the left leg. Right hand up above, reaching towards the back of the mat. Great job. Slowly lower down. Shift the back leg first to come where it was, and then lower the front foot from the wheel. Cool. Take the wheel more towards the back of you. We're going to adjust to come into that lizard on the other side. So left foot comes out to the left side, hands come to the inside of the left foot. Lift up the back knee onto the wheel, back foot onto the wheel. Excuse me. And find your lizard. And if you want, I even like to slightly rock back and forth in this position. Nothing crazy. Oh, my voice today. Nothing crazy, but just little slow rolls back and forth. Take one big deep breath in, and then exhale, lower the hips. Great job. Now slowly lower the back foot onto the floor. You can now set those blocks aside. We are done with them. And take your wheel towards the back end of your mat. Come to sit in front of it. Moving to the next part of our sequence, my favorite part, where we get to stretch out our back more. So soles come to the floor, bend the knees, bringing the wheel right behind your back here to your upper back, kind of where your shoulders are. Take both elbows, or grab a hold of them, up above you. Lean the head back, and then let's just do little pulses first. So kind of pulsing the elbows up and back a little bit. You can even sync up the breath, inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you pulse back. Great, and then grab a hold, bring the arms down. You can release the elbows. Grab a hold of the bottom of your wheel. Lay the head back onto it, and then you can slowly begin to straighten your legs as much as is comfortable for you. So the goal is to kind of stretch out your back here. So you can straighten as much as works for you. Sometimes I like to straighten the legs all the way. If you feel a few cracks in your back, that's okay too. But just try to relax. So again, no need to straighten the legs all the way. You can just lift up the hips a little bit and rock. And then lower the hips. Bring the head up, big inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Now bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide. The wheel behind you again. Bring it to so that you can lay your upper back, neck, and your head onto it. And then take both hands to either side of you, palm face up. And let's just take a moment to maybe even close the eyes here. Hear the sounds around us. Hear the sound of our breath. Unclench the jaw, soften through the face. And just find a moment of silence. A moment of just checking in to see where you're at. How do you feel? How do you feel compared to when you started the class? And slowly use your hands to guide yourself up. I swear I could stay in that position all day. But we're going to do one more stretch before we end our class today without the wheel, just to counter that back bending that we just did. So come to bring your knees hips distance, hips on the heels first, and then go ahead and drop your head down. The top part of your head down, grab a hold of your heels, and then lift up the hips. Just pulling on those heels, finding a nice counter. And then lift back up. Slowly release everything when you're ready. If you want to take a Shavasana as well after, please feel free to. Take as much time as you need before you get up and move on with the rest of your day. I hope that you enjoyed this wheel class, and please make sure to subscribe to the channel for free yoga here every week. Thank you so much for joining me, and namaste. See you again soon.